face when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody going around saying that you're crazy, lazy, and you're all motivating to the people around you in society. They control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free, break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes. In your eyes, there's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island.
This is Dustin Gardner. He's a comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally going to become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
Oh no! Hey, YouTubers!
Hey, brother.
Hey, YouTubers! Oh,
I was starting to think I had the wrong day.
Sean, introduce everybody.
Hey, YouTubers. Welcome to Meltdown Island. I'm Sean, and that guy still getting stuff ready is your regular host, Dustin Wayne Looperstar Gardner. And seems like Dustin might have had some sort of brain fart. He got caught up working on the show.
Working for them. Working for us.
Working for you, Islanders, and forgot.
Well, it's not that I forgot. It's just I worked up to the last minute. Worked to the last second.
Hello, Kara.
Hello, Kara.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank you. Hey there, party people. Y'all ready for this? Dustin's here and Sean's here also. Yep, yes. Y'all ready for this? So this is a video I just finished. I've been working on it for clearly after this up to this last right now.
Hello, Dina.
Man, my anxiety and my rushing to get done and be ready. And then Sean hits me up at what time? 9 after 5.
To be fair,
go ahead. To be fair,
it goes back to 1:55. I'm standing by on Restream.
Oh,
what's up, buddy?
I see that now. What am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed? Where am I? Am I not? No show today.
Not where I'm supposed to be. But you were in it, guy. You were doing the work that the show needs to live, thrive, and survive.
Well, we did. Was this even on? Hello? Was this
I
on?
hear you, guy.
Oh, you heard me? Oh, I thought it said it on mute. Oh, can you hear me now?
Could hear you before.
Okay. So, oh, Sean.
What's up, buddy?
I'm just, I don't even know. That's just it. I don't even know what's up. That's how much stuff is up.
I'm gone for a week, and it's chaos.
Chaos ensued.
What happened
Look,
last week? What did I miss?
I hear sirens even. That's how much chaos is constantly.
Yeah, well, that's Los Angeles.
Hello, Dina.
Hey, Dina.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
I apologize for starting late. That is it's not professionalism at its finest. It's barely. It's called pref bear. Pref bear. I'm a bear. Pref. Then I'm barely here, and I apologize. But a lot of chaos. Yep. I wish I could upload this video while we're talking, Sean, but I have a feeling that I won't give it my all here, and it'll be a lot more chaos. Chaos does keep it exciting, though, as Dina points out. It does keep things.
I'm a big fan of chaos, to be honest.
I like chaos string theory. You like chaos magic?
Chaos magic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't watch Marvels? You don't watch Marvels movies, or?
Chaos was also the name of the enemy organization in Get Smart.
You better get smart. That's
remember
pretty good reference.
I do. Get Smart.
I do get smart. Dum da dum, ba dum da dum ba dum.
Yeah, great theme, right?
Gosh, this is such an old person show. When I was, yeah. Dustin's on fire. Look out, folks! He came in hot. Came in a little late, and came in real hot though.
It's a great theme song though. That Get Smart. I think was
Sean,
it's one of the greats.
how are you, bud?
Get Smart was epic.
Shall we watch my video that I just finished?
I guess.
I mean, it did take me up to the last second. We might as well watch it. Might as well get something out of it.
What happened last week? What did I miss, guy?
Oh, last week?
Yeah, saw that Roses and Thorns looked like a cute young couple.
When they're a couple of siblings. They're
siblings.
They are siblings. And they are a brother sister. I thought was early 20s, maybe late teens.
Okay.
I'll stop the world and get old, dear.
Thank you, Kara. I appreciate your support.
Kara. I appreciate your support too. Don't act like I don't, because I do.
You do. He talks about it all the time.
About support.
About the sport.
Oh, something's got to crack.
So you thought they were 20s?
They're late. I thought they were early 20s, but no, they were really late teens. 19 and 17 going on 18. Which is almost adult. They were babies. I mean, I don't want to call them babies, but they were very. So we kept it PG. We did. I started doing too many bits there towards the end. I started having fun, word associating, and one time said hot, and I'm like, oh no, I've done it again. Made it awkward by saying the word hot, and I shouldn't have. And it was on a completely nothing story that I completely made awkward.
What was the context?
She said, I walked into this store and I go, hot. And then it was really an art gallery, so she had to correct herself, and then I had to correct myself. Where did the extra year go, though?
Mikula, right into it. He doesn't mess around.
No.
I mean, we were almost 15 minutes late starting, so he was probably champing at the bit.
It's chomping.
Is it?
I like doing it backwards. So this is the video I was making that made me late. That is pretty awesome. And it's about the largest volcano ever. Surprise, I did something. What are you laughing about?
What?
I don't know if you can see it.
I can see it all right. I mean, I don't know what there is to see.
A lot, Sean. A lot. All right, let's try it. Let me turn the volume all the way up. Okay. Let me turn off the Bluetooth so it doesn't go to the headphones and I get frustrated and mad. Oh, yeah. All right, Meltdown Island. And then I'll go hit volume on and then...
Volcano. Welcome to Volcano News. Grunts. Nope, it's not an atomic bomb, but that's what it looks like. In fact, not only did this volcano erupt under the water, but it's larger than any atomic bomb tested after World War II. That's big. Yup. This volcano erupted on January 15th, 2022, and it took place in Tonga.
Wow.
It is considered the largest volcano ever recorded.
Look at that! You can't even see it.
By humans.
Look.
Is how I imagine it sounded. This volcano is so big that it
I did.
ripples
Look at the ripple.
in the atmosphere. Go all the
Ripple,
way around
ripple,
Earth.
ripple.
Look.
Watch.
Wow, but even people in Alaska was like, we heard it.
Oh, you can't see the
This dang
ripples.
volcano, the Hunga Tunga Hunga Ha'apai space, y'all. Meltdown Island.
Thank you, Sean.
I love that Meltdown Island.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm trying to remember
punctuating.
that's my little. Yeah, that's the fun thing that I learned from one cartoon was to repeat the title of the cartoon or repeat the title of the show whenever you feel like it, and also make it. Oh, thank you. I am overanalyzing, not awkward. Okay. Hey,
Crystal!
babies.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, baby. Best book report ever. 10 out of 10. Thank you.
Nice.
Well, that's sort of the idea is that we, Sean and I started doing little book reports. And since it's Meltdown Island, and I just had done a couple of volcano type Meltdown Island little bumpers, little videos. I was like, because I just watched this TV show last night, a whole season of a TV show.
Oh, really?
Called Welcome to Eden. And they do a shot of the island, and I'm like, oh crap, that's perfect for us. So I might have stolen it for this video. All right, I'll show you. It's much shorter and has no sound. Meltdown Island, that's us. Meltdown Island. There's a second one. So that, I just say Meltdown Island on it.
Okay.
When I do a video.
How was that?
This is
Welcome to Eden, buddy.
It's okay. It's Spanish.
Que bueno.
Oh, you might enjoy it then.
Apparently, a group of young adults attend a party on a remote island.
Yep.
But the tempting paradise they find waiting for them holds dangerous secrets.
Let me tell you what, it does hold some dangerous secrets that you ain't ready for.
All right.
And it's surprising and exciting and new.
Did the season end with what the fuck?
Not that big. Not that big.
All right.
Not as big as that.
All right.
Why, did you watch something that ended like that?
No, not yet.
By the way, I got a message. I must have a sixth sense because I keep going on Facebook right after Joe posts something. It's insane. Because I'm like,
Right after who posts something?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
All
right.
But I went on there and what is I on? Oh, and what's his name was like, oh my gosh, Dustin, you're so right about the Umbrella Academy. Now it's my favorite show. And I'm like, yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah. Because we moved on to other shows since then. Hello, everyone. Katie Campbell, how you handle the business and the news of today? Where you going? Who you going to see there? Katie Campbell's on her way. It's a new song, Katie Campbell. I tried this stuff for the first time ever.
What is it?
It's called High Smiles, and it's a purple foam to whiten your teeth.
How do you know it's not his mile?
Because that would be sexist.
Okay.
We'd be genderizing what they call purple foam.
I mean, there are products
Hello!
that are typically designated toward one gender or another.
But everybody's got teeth.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
All right. I didn't mean to get so defensive.
You got a little defensive.
You know what it is? I got bad taste in my mouth. I feel like I needed like a mouthwash thing because I was rushing and I didn't mouthwash, and I feel like I got dirty marbles in my mouth.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island. What's this show all about? I'll tell you what it's about. It's about us.
Oh, I like that song.
It's about a world melting down around us. And what are we to do? I'll tell you. We come together. We find some high ground. We sit and we breathe. And we tell each other, it's all gonna be okay. This music is a little psycho. I was hoping they'd pick up there, but it really isn't.
It's not.
It's not going to. Okay? It's okay. I'm okay with that. Because all I'm going to do is change it up. And we tell everyone, hey, bud, it's okay, bud. Yeah! You always crack me up with quick wits about you. Thank you. Oh, I should put that up there so everybody can see that I'm okay. Thank you. I got a wit. Sean got some wits. We both quick. Apparently in the betoir. That
Thank
means
you,
better
Dina,
than another
for singing my
lane
way.
Is that why you haven't been hanging out, Dina? Because you think I was saying it wrong? Hang around! It's a good one. I like it.
High Ground is a name of a
Oh, dang it, so did I throw you off?
a marijuana dispensary and coffee shop.
High ground, turn it around, bring that big booty to me. I don't know, this one's giving me too many sexual vibes. I'm gonna change this song too. Let's take it down to chill.
So
Let's
what was
chill.
the deal with that volcano? It erupted underwater. It's the biggest volcano ever.
Yeah, it's the biggest one we've ever recorded as human beings. And,
But it was underwater. We didn't get to see it.
Yeah, it's actually between the Tongas. There's these islands called Tonga Islands,
Okay, I'm familiar with them.
and apparently there was a bridge that was holding them together, and that underwater volcano blew it away. Now here's the thing: is if anybody's living in Tonga, how is anybody living after that? That thing went all the way to space.
It's crazy.
The eruption from underwater went to space. My guy.
That's intense.
I wonder if that's how Saturn got all them rings. Because the space volcano rocks up there.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, either one.
But it was bigger than a nuclear bomb. Is that what you said?
Bigger than any. And
All right.
dwarfs all atomic bombs that were tested after World War II. Not even before World War II.
Okay.
Because after is when everybody go, oh, we got a better volcano. We got a better nuclear bomb. Oh, we even better. I know, I had to change it up. I had to change it up from the 80s. I feel you on that.
Interesting note about
Wait, go ahead.
atomic bombs is
I'd
that
like to hear it.
climate change, the added energy to the atmosphere because of climate change is equivalent to 500,000 atomic bombs being exploded in the atmosphere every day.
And we're supposed to just take your word for this.
Not mine, Al Gore's.
Oh. Here's something that gets me. See, this is why I want to start doing these little news grunts videos, because I have seen a video that was like, all right, so Al Gore originally said in 2013 the world was going to be over.
Here we go.
So listen up, I ain't trying to down, but we through that decade started making changes already. Ain't enough, but we started. Last year alone, it became cheaper for solar. It became cheaper for all natural than it is for oil to create energy. So just in last year, saving a rose for Sean for hose and admand climate change factoids.
Probably those. I think it was probably those.
I think it's hose.
Or
I really do.
His adamant. Probably his.
Well, you guys are really trying to force this his on us, huh? Hi, we're Meltdown Island. We Islanders. We ain't got no gender. We are Islanders. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island! That's the fun way. Is you gotta say it as many different ways as possible. Meltdown Island. You know what I mean? Try one.
Yeah. Well, melt down island.
It feels so good. Meltdown Island.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it does feel pretty good. So Tonga is apparently, yes, you are using my pronouns correctly. Hose.
He's a hoe idiot. He for the streets, y'all.
Hose and hum.
Meltdown Highlanders, we bring you to an island, and where can be only one left. We murder each other on the island. Meltdown Island. What were you saying, Sean? About Tonga?
I don't. Oh, yeah, it's in
Indonesia's?
It's technically in the ocean, Oceania, which I don't remember ever hearing about that when I was growing up. Is that new?
You trying to tell me there's a new ocean?
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Well, here's a question. What do they call? That's the water between waters.
Oceania is a continent.
Stop.
As it turns out. Oceania is a continent, as it turns out.
Oceania, continent.
That includes a bunch of those islands down there in the South Pacific and the Indian Oceans. All right. So there's a new continent that I'm not aware of.
Ain't that some bullshit? See, we learn all we're learning all kinds of shit to you guys. We're teaching you guys all kinds of stuff.
Hislanders. That's what Mark was trying to say. Hislanders.
It's not funny.
I see where he's going. I mean, good effort. They're not all going to be home runs.
Well, that's a good idea.
Even the best power hitters, they strike out. Power hitters strike out almost as often as they hit home runs.
I get mad when he burns me or gets me real good, and that's a real good one.
You should make each guest say Meltdown Island and then incorporate it into the show. That's fun.
Okay, Meltdown Island.
Yep, shots on goal. You're absolutely right, buddy. Thislanders.
Oh, you guys. So, Sean, what else happened this week?
What?
I got robbed. And I'm getting dragged on Twitters like crazies.
What, you got mugged in Hamtramck? What happened?
No. I got digitally mugged.
Oh,
I got digitally mugged.
Ugh.
How about that? Ain't that something?
No, that sucks, actually.
I know, right? It does suck. I'm going to try to find the tweet here so I can show you what it is.
No, boy.
I know, right? But you got to see it, right?
I'm curious. I'm reasonably curious.
Dustin getting dragged on Twitter. Dustin getting dragged on Twitter.
We're all standing by for details. With
Okay,
bated
here it
breath.
comes. Here it comes. I just got freaked out because I realized that we're currently live streaming on Twitter right now too, and
Oh
so
my
then I
goodness.
got kind of freaked out. Okay, so I definitely got defensive. I definitely got defensive at one point. I need to screen share my. Here we go. Y'all ready for some? Y'all ready for this? Ba-doopy. Where did I put it at? Oh, put them. Come over here. Boop, bop, ba-dee-dop. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so I put out this tweet after. I'm like, why is it so confusing? I keep attempting to claim this 5K in hex, and I get no answers. However, what little ETH I do have is silently gobbled up each time I try to figure out the claim because it keeps charging me. I'm sure this is my fault, but my head trauma sure doesn't make it any easier. And needless to say, I had to put all this stuff because look, I even had to put this because people just weren't. They're like, this is not real. I'm like, yeah, it is. I wish it wasn't real. But here's a person. I wish this address. And I gave him the address. Let me give it a heart. Let me see what these say. Yep. If you can DM me the URL, but I don't know that URL. You sent your hex here. This is the hex contract address. Your funds are gone if you send it here. Thing is I didn't send it anywhere. And the other thing is I've become, where's this guy? This guy here. Let me see. He's the guy. He's the main fella. Shame. Oh, ringly-dingly. Where is he? He's like, why don't you listen to me? I told you to listen to me. I mean, I'm getting dragged. I don't see it now. Maybe they erased it. But the guy who invented the coin even got at me. The guy, that's what I'm trying to say ultimately.
Oh boy.
I know, that's where it hurts, right?
Yeah.
Richard Hart, that's his name. Don't blame others. I'm not blaming others. I said it's my fault. Here he is.
There he is.
Why don't you listen to me? Beware fake. This would be May 11th. Beware fake dabs that steal your coins. Fake official giveaway is common scam. I have listened, though I have also have head trauma, severe state of PTSD, confusion, and impulse control issues. So first of all, that right there tells me you shouldn't be in crypto. Anyway, I wasn't brave enough to test Pulse. And during this crash moment, I thought and hoped that this may be your airdrop that you keep saying is going to be in the middle of May. I did this on the middle of May. Yes, ashamed, yet must stand up and move forward. Thank you, Mr. Hart, for reminding me I should listen to you. And then I show him my head stuff and be like, so this is what I look like, because, you know, boom. This guy, I saw him on the streets. Everybody loves him. All right, great. So that's it. And they all make fun of me. That's all. And I got sad. The digital thievery is ridiculous nowadays. It's like people have a full-time job doing that crap. Robbing people, of course. I think for most of the history of mankind, there's been people out there just, I'm a robbers. Remember, they used to be called robber barons. And they were like, wore tuxedos and stuff. And they still robbing the earth. Yeah. Robbing citizens of America of natural resources. Anything available to access or back via the net? No. Somebody said, what's your address? Because I thought they was going to throw me some coins. So I was like, here it is. But no. I hate Twitter. And now that Elon Musk has it, I will never use it. I think I should stop. Because that's the thing is about Twitter, Sean. One person who ever sees my tweets is Jamie. So I thought maybe Jamie would be like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. But instead I got Richard Hart, the guy who invented the coin, being like, everyone, this guy here is the perfect example of who not to be in life right now. And I'm like, wait, what? And then
Of
I
all
started
people.
the hashtag mid-May Day. Because all of my defensive responses, you get it.
I get it.
Thanks. No better than Putin developing Bitcoin. Is that real?
It's a good question.
He wouldn't change his name to Shyatoshi, would he? Just to trick us all? Not Putin's. Okay.
There's a crypto ruble that was that's currently in development, commissioned by Putin.
Crip Rubes. C Rubes, yo. With that said, I still have all my Shiba Inu. I'm still. What do you say? Like 5 times down. I'm quadruple, centuplically down on Shiba Inu. Because I said to myself, if Bitcoin doubles itself, that would be up to like 60 grand, which is its highest thing ever, right? 60 grand. Shiba Inu's dropped all the way down to it gained a penny, bud. How about that? It didn't lose a penny, it gained a penny. So it went from 20s, 30s, dropped down to 0.9. Now it had 5 zeros. So I said, well, taking on Bitcoin, everything else that I ordered, I just lost on because of the dip. So I'd already lost. But the percentage-wise, I'm like, Shiba Inu jumps to that. That's going to be 3,000%. And that's way more likely than Bitcoin jumping 3,000%. So I said to myself, okay, well, I'm doing it. I'm definitely all in. I can't be any more all in. Who helped develop it and then sold it off to help the downfall of the American money system. Ooh, that's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm alive! And in the daylight hours, I said I would be alright. I read the Crypto Bros comments, and it's all safe for 1 or 2, just severe. And they were there to comment on at their own pleasure. Twitter is trash. Also, hi and good afternoon. To come out something else, not to fall apart.
Hi, Megstars.
Hi, Megstars. I'm exactly the wrong guy to be in crypto because I don't know where the extra crypto went. I mean, when you think about it, where did it go? I don't get it.
Where did it go? I don't get it either.
So you got 3 fellas. Let's say it's me, Sean, and Mark. We all show up.
And we all have 5 Bitcoins.
No. We all have 10 Bitcoins. We all have 10 Bitcoins.
Okay.
And the room costs
25 Bitcoins.
27, 26. It's tricky. It's It's a numbers game.
You got it written down somewhere.
I think I might have it written down. I'll look for it. Thank you. I might have it written down somewhere. Let's look.
A kindly bellhop gets a crypto tip from a young man staying at a virtual hotel.
That's virtually perfectly correct.
So does the bellhop take your virtual bags to your virtual room?
Literally, I believe they do.
You know, while you're looking that up,
please talk.
I was curious about the that bated breath. When I said bated breath, or you said bated breath earlier, I always wondered what that meant. And as it turns out, it first appeared in Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. It's an
Merchant of Venice!
It's an abbreviated form of abated, which means stop or reduce. So the phrase refers to people holding their breath in excitement or fear as they wait to see what happens next. So bated breath is actually short for abated breath.
And what's abated mean?
It means short. It means stop short.
So you telling me he took the word that means stop short and he shortened it?
Yep.
Shakespeare's, he's done did it again.
Thank you, Meg Stars, for backing me up on this one.
Dustin had too much baggage online. I do have too much baggage. You can tell even online. You can even tell digitally I have too much baggage. Thank you, baggage. The big crypto market crashed. You should divert to Bitcoin until the market comes back, or invest in coins while the price is low. That's what I did. Because when it added a zero, I'm like, well, if I bought it up at like 40 or 30 or something, and now I can get it down at 10, that's called adjusting your price variant or investment. It means something, Sean, and I did it. I lowered the price of my overall making when it goes big to be like, y'all better be abated. Y'all ready for this? Abated, abated, this and that, do. That was fun. What you about to say?
So, what did you just say? You bought more to lower the price?
I did. I took my Bitcoin money, which let's say that was at 1,700 before the crash. The crash went down to 1,400. So I only lost a couple $100. It would take time to work way back up. But then I said to myself, hey, Bubby, hey, you want thousands of dollars to invest in this and more? Right there it is. It's right there. So you got to take a little loss. You're going to get it back 100-folds when it drops to zero.
You harvested a loss so that you could deduct it from your taxes? I get it. That's smart.
Ain't nothing to do with taxes. I ain't got nothing to do with no taxes. I don't make no money. All I've done is invest and lose.
All right.
And,
well, investments are still taxed, you know.
How?
When you sell them, they're taxed as capital gains.
Exactly. I ain't sold shit.
But you did sell them to take the loss.
I traded it. I didn't sell it.
Okay.
Traded it. I'm a day trader.
All right.
Every day I trade, I'll lose just a little bit more money.
You're a reverse day trader.
So far, and then I'm going to reverse that and be like a double down banger. They're going to call me a bang trade. Bangers.
Banger. This means something.
Something, quote unquote. Quote unquote. Dustin Gardner's. It's a millennial tactic.
It's a multi-level marketing tactic.
Invest more, make the price cheaper, but you get more and hopes it evens out. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm playing multi-level chess right now. Thank you, multi-levels.
Multi-level marketing.
Chess-ing. That's what I was thinking. Chess. Yes, thank you. Chess.
Thank you, Meg Stars.
Thank you, Meg Stars. I needed help on that one. I appreciate it. I know that's not what you meant. Yep, MLM. Yep. Not Martin Luther Mandela effect, John.
Martin Luther Mandela. That's funny.
Oh my God. Who's that? One of those comedians was like, Patricia O'Neill joke was like, they got Martin Luther King, then they got Martin Luther. That's Martin Luther. That's without the king. They got both Martin Luthers. So funny. For telling people to come together. He said, Malcolm X, he was all about black militancy. He was making money. He was king of the world. He went to jail, came out, and started saying, let's all come together. Knocked him out right away. Anyone they say, even Jesus, he said, come together. Knocked him out. So funny. They try to take us out for saying, let's come together. John Lennon saying, come together right now. Like LaRue, or Avon. They want you to invest more. But the same is true for stock market as it is for Bitcoin. Yep, that's what I keep saying. It goes like this. That's the market, Sean. See what my hand's doing?
Going up and down?
That's exactly what a market does. And then what Bitcoin does, same thing. And guess
Nailed
what?
it.
They're always going up,
Yeah. Well,
except for when they go down. But then what happens? They bounce back. They go back up. A couple of crypto-funded candidates are in the Oregon congressional elections. You are on trend to be president. Come on, Shiba Inu!
U.S. all.
USA too! A song! Exactly, Kara.
Exactly, Kara. Good validation. Way to be there, Megstars.
It's legal gambling.
Yeah. I mean,
Gambling's
but it's
legal.
also manipulated at the highest level too. Like part of the reason that the stock market has gotten so high is because of stock buybacks. All of these big
And
corporations.
loaning. They loan stocks to each other. That's what's going on with this AMC thing. People are loaning back to these people that have shorted it, and now they're all like, "Oh, we have them." And it's like they're willing to pay money, rather than just be like, "All right, we messed up. Here's your money."
It's all corrupt.
They dance in a dance. It's all
You know,
game.
and they've gotten so good at it too. It's just they're brazen about it.
Yep. Now is when you need to get people to back Bitcoin so you get return. Nope, I want Shiba's the Inus. That's the one I'm on.
You're very brand loyal.
Well, here's the thing: is they got an army. That's a thing. They got the Shiba army, and that's just people that are like, they'll just hit up McDonald's. They'll just hit up Amazon and be like, "When you taking Shiba? I want to buy stuff with my Shiba." And there, people are like, "Okay, we'll take it," and they are, and it's starting to get mass adoption, and it's worldwide, mind you. But they got Burn Portal. That's a new thing that they got just opened up, so people can burn their Shiba. And then they got these digital lands. They already got a digital landscape. They've already auctioned off plots of land. And now they're reselling those plots of land for profits and or whatevers. So they have a whole infrastructure. They have a whole meta universe. They got fashion designers. They have restaurants in Europe that are like they're partners with, that are burning and using it. So they have a whole ecosystem. Let's call it an ecosystem that they're creating to make Shiba Inu the #1 most widely used coin in the world. I'm not a financial advisor, but listen to everything I'm saying right now. Go buy Shiba Inu. Hilarious. He is pretty funny.
Charming.
Yep, Meg, 100%.
100% that Mark is hilarious?
I think so. I give it 98.
Or 100% that it's legal gambling?
Okay, probably. But you know, there is legal gambling, and it's just called gambling.
Okay. Too many shady accounts offshore. What's Meltdown Island's policy on banking there?
We take gold.
You'll find us
We give
very
gold.
secretive. Very secretive. We do not.
We're very gold influenced.
We're a tax haven.
Oh, we are havens, all right. What's the matter?
You're silly.
I like to have fun. Oh, totally. It's a falsetto price inflation and futures. Hey, look. I'm in an armchair. Hey, look at me. I'm in an armchair economics. Economist. Economist. I know how to say
There you
words.
go. You got it, buddy. I knew. I knew you
Legal
did it.
gamblings. Okay, so I watched all of this in micro form because I've watched the economy and ecosystem of Second Life. What's that? Which is a legally traded denomination.
Nice job, buddy. You got all those big words.
Some of them had like lots of syllables. What's Second Life? Are you looking that up?
Yeah.
All of this in micro form. Like is that like
Second
microfish?
Life is a marketplace to discover millions of items, including virtual fashions, home decor, and more. Create and monetize your own creations.
Oh, you talk about like
a
virtual
marketplace?
dollhouses or virtual? Is that what it is? Second Life, like your virtual life.
I don't know, buddy.
I think we're gonna get an answer here. Let's see what this says. It's a simulation world game.
Oh,
and it's in Second Life is its own coin. How much is that worth? Let me look it up on my chartings.
It's an online Sims, but more expansive and interactive.
You literally make an avatar like what Meta is trying to do.
All right.
Poor Meta. No one will ever use it.
It'll always be Facebook to me.
And you'll always be a Facebook to me. Oh, she takes care. And she. You remember? I'm looking it up. Landon. No results. So it is not traded on the Coinbases. I might be able to put it on MetaMask and get robbed.
MetaMask.
Dang, I can't believe I got robbed. And the thing is it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because there is a bad part of it where I don't want to admit what I had to do to make it work. But I had to like take my Ethereum and like transfer it over to the wallet, which made me lose money. Ethereum already crashed, so I lost money there. But I was like, I gotta be ready for this airdrop because you could double your money. Essentially, they're going to split it, and they're going to give you double. They're going to give you whatever money you got over here. They're going to give you the same amount of money over here, so you can have double money. So I was like, I gotta be ready. All I gotta do is open up my account here for them to do it, to check it, and then they can give it back. So okay, let's go. Oh, it's gone. Oh, okay. But a fully meshed out interwebbing game change, I think.
Nice job, buddy.
You're welcome. Gaming coin markets are a whole other issue. Platformers, am I right?
Exactly.
Platformers? Oh, so you do. Oh, okay. So that's not a new thing. People get coins even in virtual casinos. Virtually gambling, virtual coins. I built in that world. Invested. Oh, it crashed in 2008 with the actual stock crash. Oh, wow. And so everything just washed up. Because there was one that did wash up. Luna coin, apparently. No. Terra. And then Luna's trying to save it. Terra, it's adjacent for sure. Microtransactions is another form of gambling. Thank you, microtransactions. Why does Meg have so many, use so many economics? You got a dog there?
What?
You have a dog
No,
in the background?
they're doing construction in one of the other units, so.
And did they give you free rent then for that?
No, they sure don't. They don't give a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Curious about this. I used to make a living virtually.
You used to virtually make a living?
See, I'm old. I don't understand.
I want to talk now. I want to interview Meg right now. Meg, you want to call in the show? I played EQ and EQ2 for years. That's a thing. That's a game. Sean, she's playing it. Okay,
I'm familiar.
You can buy game coins for real money. It busts the market. Busts the market. What busts the market? When you buy game coins? That is loud. It crashed and I lost all my investment. That is so crazy. I'm a nerd. I guess that's the fear of what? That's why Kara is saying that I need to go into Bitcoin because it's more stable than Shiba's because it's so cheap. Shiba's is. Oh, that was a heart. This is a heart, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I will, yo. You'll call in right now? Be right back.
BRB. She's gonna get ready to call in.
I haven't given out the coin. Not the coin.
Okay.
Got me all screwed up. Invite guests. Here it is. And then I just do this. And then I just put that here. Just tap on this. Paste. Can't post message to some channels. That's fine. Just tap that. I lost all my money investing in Fork Knife. I thought it was a fighting game, and it is not.
It was not.
That's what I said. It was not.
I know.
It
I was giving a different read on it. Just giving a different read.
I'd like to hear your reads. I'm sorry I'm not asking for them. I would like you to just feel free to.
Okay.
Just jump right in with those. Be like, I got a second take. Oh, it won't read reply.
Oh boy.
Well,
Who
anyway,
won't read reply?
I don't know. I tried.
Nerd.
I know, right? Dang. Maybe if I go into Meltdown Island. Is Megan the Discord? I can send it to the Discord. Oh, it did work. There it is. It's in Discord. Under Dust World. Wow. What a whirlwind of a show. Talking cryptos, talking cryptoically. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy, Sean.
Crazy.
And we've almost gone over on time. Luckily, we started late, though.
Yeah, we sure did.
Luckily, right, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's loud, bud.
All right. I can't do nothing about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that loud.
The fact that I hear it, I can't believe you're standing in that room going and paying for rent. I'm like, what? What's up, Kelly Rossi? What? Is this a good time to say I finally figured out how to comment on this show?
Good job,
Yes.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly!
Never doubted you for a second.
Dustin, you need a merchant store. I agree. You can
Yeah.
sell buttons with your voice and say things like, sounds hot.
Welcome to Meltdown Island.
See, people like Kelly Rossi and John have just gotten Sounds Hot for free for years. I've just been giving my shit away. Pardon me for the S-bomb. I'm super proud of me, you guys.
You should be.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kelly.
No time like the present. That's why it's called a gift. I mean, the other way around. It's been weeks.
Weeks.
Oh, no. I mean, you're our friend, Kelly. You could just ask us. We would have told you.
I always figured she was very technically savvy. I'm
Great job,
surprised.
Kelly.
I'm surprised.
Look how supportive our new community, though, is,
Right?
Kelly. Not
Very,
like in
very.
real life at all. I'm learning a lot. That's good.
I'm
Oh.
learning.
Meg Stars is back. Meg's hot. Meg
Welcome
Stars.
back, Meg.
I put it everywhere. I put it in links in the Discords. We got a whole Discord thing. Mercy. You think that's a new
Mercy.
coin?
Mercy.
We should make a Mercy coin. Make you Mercy rich.
I paid rent,
Mercy.
bought groceries, put gas in your car on my job in a virtual world. How do you put gas in your car without actually going to put gas in your car?
That's a
It's a
real
real car?
question. Here's the thing is I've heard about this, paying rent through these places.
Sure. Even buying groceries I can get because they deliver them or you can pick them up. But how do you put gas in your car in a virtual world? I'm an old man.
in
I'm
a
just very
virtual world.
confused.
Virtual. It's like somebody's coming
It's a brave new world.
Materially. Used to be the
Used to be
jam.
the jam.
Mm-hmm.
Used
I
to
was
be
too
don't
embarrassed
count
to
anymore.
ask. Don't be.
Don't
He's
be
literally doing nothing. He's doing nothing. JK.
I mean, she's asked me so many dumb questions. I don't know why she would be embarrassed.
Oh my god.
I don't know why she would be embarrassed to ask
That's a
this
sick burn. That is a sick burn.
one. I'm only kidding. JK.
Kelly Rossi and I have been in musical shows together. She's beautiful, got children's. Oh yeah, I have it. I lurk on Discord. Well, jump in here and tell us about how you get gas in virtual world.
Yeah.
Click it. I'll log over.
I will log over. There she goes.
Click. It's in
Yeah,
Dust
like she
O
anticipated
World,
that.
and there's a link in there. Did you just have gas? You had gas?
No,
right
it's
there?
the construction.
Sure is. That sounded real. And we can chat. Yep, you'll be right on. You'll be right on the show. They'll see you. They're gonna see you. You convert to cash. You convert. You convert it. Cash. I wonder what that is. Where's her last statement? You convert it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You convert to cash. Like it's
I'd
a
like to
religion.
convert to cash. Way harsh, Sean. Way harsh.
Probably it was uncalled for.
Yeah, go on. Tell more things.
But you know, and here I was about to comment on how nice your combed hair looks, Sean. See,
So that's why I wear a hat.
we've got history. We can rib each other a little bit.
History and baggage you guys got. Dustin! Love you! Scene partner. Scene partner. I feel like that's diss in some way. I don't know why. I just feel like it.
What shows did you guys do together? What show did you guys? What show did you do with
Cancer
Kelly?
the Musical. We did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
His show he wrote, y'all. His show.
It has been so long ago.
Then, it's most of my career though. So you convert the game coin to real cash. You sell the virtual coin for cash.
Crazy. It's
You
crazy.
got me twisted up. Girl, you got me twisted.
But side note, thank you for commenting or for passively commenting that my combed hair looks nice.
Wow! Sean, I can tell we were memorable.
You were memorable. Come on, for sure.
Just not to you though, Sean.
It was.
I remembered it. I remembered.
I don't remember things so good anymore.
See, what I did is I think part of my mind is like, I think my character, like in her character, like got like a hush hush, like energy, hush hush, hush hush, hurry, hurry. Yep, doing all kinds of 80s covers, 90s covers today. Your hair
Thanks,
does
buddy.
look nice.
Thank you.
And so I think that probably in my mind, I was probably like, oh, that's probably like someone. Sean's always looking good.
That's nice. I'm actually way overdue for a haircut. It's a little unruly. It's been a little unruly.
Gassy? A little gassy?
No, it's the construction. It's construction in the apartment upstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, they've been at it for a few days though, so I find myself wondering, what are they doing up there? This is a
What are
brand.
they building up there?
This is a brand new building. Why? What can they possibly have to do that much construction on? I just don't get that.
Is it a new sauna or hot tub for your
Not
roof
on
pool?
the ninth floor.
Oh, how many floors is there, Sean? Good question.
25.
25?
Yes. And the 25th floor is where the pool is.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the wonderful show. Our newest Islander who's just popped on, and we're going to let her go. Meg Stars, everyone. So far, just a black.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun.
dun.
Y'all
Yeah,
ready for
Meg
Megs?
Stars?
Hello, Meg. Are you there? Hello. color? Are you Meg? Blink. Blink once if you're okay. Sean, you're blinking too many times.
But just one at a time.
Hey.
Hey!
Hello.
There's
Hey.
some things happenings.
Yeah, there's no face thing happening because I was unprepared for the face part.
Understood.
So
Understood.
Okay.
you
Understood.
get nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes. But hi, Islanders. It's lovely to
Hey!
virtually meet you.
Welcome to the program.
Meg,
Thank you so
everyone.
much, Sean. It's a pleasure to talk with you and Dustin.
Very interested in
Thank
hearing
you.
more about this.
And it's
Wonderful to talk
it's
to
so
you.
random that like this conversation would lead to this because I don't really talk about it a lot because it's not a bright part of my life, you know.
Huh.
It's
As someone
very
who just took losses, and I've been talking about it today, it is not
Yeah.
fun to talk about.
No, it's not. It's not. It's also incredibly hard to
Admit.
and also to describe and have people understand what it actually was that I was doing and what this virtual world is, and basically take everything that Meta is trying to do now and put it in the framework of what Second Life did back in the early 2000s.
How many people have heard of Second Life? I personally haven't heard of
There
Second Life.
was at one point millions of people that were logging on at the same time. Now their average rate is only a few 100,000 or so, something like that. But it's international, so I mean anybody can get an account and log in. It's free.
That's wild. So there still
There's-
is an ecosystem after the crash. It is still.
Oh yeah, it's if you go. Okay, so sorry. There's a lot of questions.
No, I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking it up.
And I will answer your questions directly because otherwise I'll just talk endlessly about the tech and like nerd out about that part of it.
Here,
so-
I'll give you facts. Second Life is an online multimedia platform that allows people to create an avatar for themselves, Sean, and have a second life of online virtual world. Look, here's a picture of people.
Okay.
It looks like a video game. It uses fully rendered 3D mesh avatars that you can build and edit on your own. It's the same kind of stuff that they use for regular video gaming and creating like video gaming virtual worlds. Like if you sit down and you play, I don't know, a Star Wars game that you buy for PlayStation or whatever. It's the same type of technology that creates these simulators, these sims, where you can purchase quote unquote purchase or rent virtual land from Linden Labs, which is the company that owns and runs Second Life. You literally pay rent in Linden, but the Linden dollar is exchanged with the US dollar, and it's at an exchange rate and it fluctuates with the dollar, right?
No, like Canada. Like I used to go to Canada. We live in Detroit. Canada's right there. We'd go over there to gamble, and we'd have like, you take $100, you'd have $100.
Yeah, it's like if you go to Mexico, you can freaking buy anything you want because of the price of the peso. Exactly. So at the time, the economy of Second Life was developing to the point where it was worth more than the dollar. So if somebody gave you 5 Linden dollars in world, you could exchange that through their platform, and they take their cut. Linden Lab takes their cut of your earnings, and you exchange that for US dollars, and it's deposited into your bank account, your credit card, whatever kind of PayPal, however you sign up financially with Linden Labs. It's how you're able to purchase the land. It's how you're able to purchase the funding, the money. It's the economy. It's the same as using how we go out and use a dollar. You would go to somebody else's simulator. They have a clothing shop built virtually. They make clothes for your avatar that they create on their computers at home.
People will go in and buy their clothes,
and they
then
go
would
and
make
they
money.
and those people make money, and then they can go and turn around and buy land from Linden Labs and re-rent that land to other users with inflation on the land, and parse the land out, because the land is virtually a 124 by 124 like square, where each square in that grid represents a prim, which is a area of space that you could manipulate in that world. See, I'm going way technical nerdy. I'm so sorry.
So technically and nerdily explain to Sean what he. Sean, go ahead. Ask your question.
I just got a quick question. So, if you would buy,
I can tell that he wants to ask.
if you would buy clothes, you say you buy clothes and they'd make money from that. So, what are they clothes for your avatar, or do you actually physically get clothes in the mail? Oh, it's
just
just
for your, just for your avatar.
Is completely 100% virtual on your computer. You do not physically own anything. It's almost like an NFT type thing, but it's not. It's and another interesting element. We could talk about it another time. But
how do you put gas? How did you put your virtual gas in your virtual car? Is that what you were saying?
No. I virtually in Second Life, I had a job and contracts to build simulators, like build people's worlds.
You would help.
Exactly. I would be a builder. I would be an administrator or a manager for their land.
That's what how real money is.
And it's exactly how real money is, except for you're sitting behind a computer screen and doing it all virtually through your avatar that's in this world.
So interesting.
And you would trade your money. Like say I was balling, and somebody tipped me a 45,000 Linden tip, and boop, it makes a coin sound even when you get an exchange of money. It goes, and your money is deposited, and it makes a little coin sound like, and you have Lindens, and you look up at the corner of your screen, you're like, oh crud, I have 45,000 Lindens. So you log on over to secondlife.com, you go to the tab where you can exchange your Lindens for dollars. And if the Linden is buying at higher than the dollar, when you exchange, Linden takes their portion. They're happy with their percentage, whatever it is, a fluctuating percentage.
Yeah.
And they're happy to give you whatever your exchange is. So I would get in real world money. I don't remember what the exchange rate was. I'm bad with the actual technical numbers, remembering that stuff.
That's a good question here. So someone who tipped you 45 grand, were they a virtual sex worker? Like, how did they have that much money? Like, what did they do to create that much money?
Sure, yes, there was that involved as well.
There was?
I worked online. I worked online, sir.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Kara.
Yep.
You know what's up, girl.
I feel like all major technologies are initially created for.
They are.
The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn.
It's made most of the. Since we stopped going to space, it's been the number one forward-thinking thing. It's sex.
Yes. Okay. So there is that element, because the running joke is that Second Life, you could go in there and you can become
laid.
Well, your avatar can be literally anything. You can make a person that looks like those little people on their website. That's all generic and super like, hey, look, it's me and my trendy looking friends.
That's what.
But no, there's people running around in avatars that are giant furries, or somebody who is like a giant dinosaur, somebody who is role playing as Snoopy, somebody who is Goku from Dragon Ball or something. And they have a chat box. You can use your voice. They have augmented voices that you can use, like voice changers and stuff. They have private chat and public chat, all of that kind of thing. So anyway, I had a job. I made money.
That's wild.
And Kara, I worked the fudge out of it. And
You can say
yeah, I don't. So
we're not on TikTok.
no. I only censor myself like sometimes. I'm not consistent with it. I'm trying to be good. Be good, but I'm a sailor. I got on an island somehow.
I hear you. You're a bright shining star right above it.
Exactly. I am bright in the sky, deep in the heart of.
Like diamond.
Anyways, Texas. Yeah. Okay, so yes, I would get paid, like, let's just say imaginary $45,000, 44,000 lindens.
I could imagine.
I would exchange that, and let's just say that equaled $450 to me. Right? So in my bank account, cha-ching, would show up $450 when I would exchange that, because it's an instant transaction.
Wow.
It's the same as buying Bitcoin or investing in a stock where it's instant trading, instant delivery. You turn around, somebody can get online, and this is kind of the bet. Also, a darker part of their economy is that people would just hop on there and transfer cash. What is that called in our legal system when you put money through?
Money laundering.
Yes, sir. So there was a lot of that happening, and so there was a lot of things happening in the world that was the same as like what it is in our actual world. That's
wild.
Because people will emulate what they know.
Sean, we never even heard about this.
And so, this is a whole corner of the internet, my friends. I'd like to open the doors and show you around.
What was we doing, Sean? Missing out on everything. We were sitting around getting stoned or something. Meg, you have to stop lurking and start chatting on the island more. She does. I think she has been. I think she's been more chatty lately.
I have been, because, I'll have my little moment here, and we'll go back to the mystery of making money. This magic moment.
Dun, dun, dun.
So different. See, this is why I resonate with your channel, because this is what I friggin' do all the time. I sit here and sing to myself and jam out and try not to have panic attacks.
Amen.
That's life.
You can do concerts. Pursuit. Here's a fun fact, Mr. Mark. Is it Mikula or Mark?
Mikula.
They have virtual concerts on The Sims in Second Life, and I would often be the manager between real life bands who would go into a studio and live stream into Second Life, where they had an avatar sitting down playing an animation of an instrument.
And people would be virtually sitting there
and
literally listening.
Yes, and people would come, they'd be like, hey, and you teleport your friends to the place. There's a maximum of however many people could actually get in, because you can only load so many people into a place before it just lags out and nobody can do anything, right?
So is this the same place where that Marshmallow Head guy did a show and stuff, or is that a different place, but similar thing? Oh, Fortnite. They do that in Fortnite.
Yeah, that's way more current. This is going back early days, like
so is Fortnite
mid 2000s.
Is that an update of this?
No.
Okay.
It is a simulator. It's a similar simulator in that they do create Fortnite when you log into it, and they have a server that you join. A server is basically like a simulator. You can think of a server as a sim. They log into it, and there's 100 people in a game, 50 versus 50. In a sim in Second Life, you could have 500 people, like maximum or whatever the number was. I don't remember. It was a lot of people though.
And you built buildings, you built things, and you were managing bands.
Yeah. There's a couple of bands that toured around that they were pretty popular. But, it was as simple as connecting basically their live stream into a WinSocket thing on Winamp. See, Winamp back in the day.
That's crazy.
And then you would recast whatever they were playing, the audio, into the media feature of the simulator, and it would play as the audio. When somebody would go into the simulator, they could click the little music thing, and whatever you were playing as the music in your simulator, that's what would happen. And I was a DJ and did playlists, basically what you do in the evenings for your chill.
I do for a chill.
Yeah, so I used to do the exact same thing, my friend.
Sean doesn't know. Sean and Kelly, they don't. I've become this sort of like calming guru on TikTok, where I know.
They don't know the calm side.
They don't know. They don't know the calming cove, because I'm such a firecracker. Let's say I've been known to be a little bit of an energy burst, but for myself to calm down, I sing and I listen to music, my slow jams. And I do that now on a nightly basis on TikTok, and that's how other people know me, as the calming, chilled singing guy.
Yeah, I came in during your virtual viral moment on TikTok, like right then, and
been here ever since.
Yeah, I can't get rid of me now. So
I don't want to. Surprise.
Yeah. So at the time when I was making enough money where I left the job that I was working in. I was working as like a tier 3 IT rep for a early internet company. Do you remember when people had Palm Pilots and stuff? Blackberries?
Yes.
Seems so long ago.
I was a tier 3 BlackBerry infrastructure server tech person.
You're hired. So, you're the new.
And I did that. And then that was, it was actually, I was working there when Katrina happened. So that's to put you in like the time frame of whatever year that was that Katrina
That's a long time
happened.
Ago. So then the market crashed. When the market
crashed. Okay, so I was able to. I didn't have a regular like day job. I stayed at home.
A normie job.
Yeah, I wasn't a normie. I was a weirdo, and I still am. But I was able to pay my rent, which was a 1-bedroom apartment in San Antonio. During that time was like maybe like $485 or something like that. And then like utilities and gas, which wasn't that much at the time, but I had a V8, and so it took a lot of gas.
And you paid all your bills from
I paid
from
my
virtual
bills
world.
From virtual world, making
That's amazing.
dollars, doing legit building, working. And also
we're both shaking our heads every time because we just can't believe it, and we have imaginations, and we still have a hard time believing it.
I know.
So wild.
You know what? It's funny. It's what I'll do is I've been trying to think of a direction to put my TikTok in, because I haven't really done anything literally with it. You kind of inspired me to go ahead and post. Like, I wasn't going to post anything on my own stuff.
I know, Sean's like, I'm telling you, Sean.
So, he's like, total inspiration.
I'm an inspiration. I'm an inspiring
Believe
figure.
it, Sean.
I'm stunned.
The thing is he used to believe it. And over time,
he walks away. He's like, whatever.
He's become like, oh, that's just Dustin. He's not. So inspiring. And
I
maybe
think
it's
that
just
this is what I'll do, at least for this, for the short term, is I can actually post some of the like literally only some of the things that I did,
but some of the things.
like the buildings that I made.
And the thing is you can just, after you record it, you don't have to have any sound on it, and then just do one of those simple voiceovers, just like you're doing right now. Where you're like, yep, this, and this, and then
yeah,
this,
because
this.
I have
So
a bunch
simple.
of still pictures. I actually do have some video as well, but I think it's
That's
still
perfect.
lurking on the YouTubes, of us like just chilling and having a party with our avatars and dancing around in circles. And
Oh, you can use those
so,
over and over again
oh,
on whatever trending
and
song.
we
the
would dress
same
up
clip.
as. See, I was okay. Where I would build, here's another deeper nerdy level.
Deep cut.
Where, yeah, super deep cut. Not that deep, yo.
Touche.
Don't laugh. One of the main places where I would build at this time, where I was doing building and creating worlds and doing a lot of writing, was for a simulator where it was role play for a. Are you familiar with the science fiction show Battlestar Galactica?
Galactica, yes.
Okay, my sir. I
Both versions of
was one of the like main builders, creators, writers, characters, whatever you'd like to say, in our simulators that we would build, that were based on the reimagined Battlestar Galactica 2005 TV show while it was still on, right?
Wow.
And
that's how we got humans on Earth.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Cylons, man, they're fucking the shit.
Like aliens and humans.
Yeah, exactly.
Sean,
Ancient Cylons. Ancient Cylons.
They would be gods. They would be looking like gods because they did. They lived forever. Moses was one of them, I think. Go ahead.
Exactly. So let's not go into the actual show because
I know,
never stop.
Yeah, I know.
But we would have on the top of the Battlestar that we built, one of the many Battlestars that we built.
Oh my god.
The latest one, like on the top of the ship, we would teleport our avatars, like the owners and admins and like people that we were close to, because we had hundreds of people coming and playing.
Of course.
And at any given time, and we had to admin all that. But there were times at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, where there was just like Euro people on, and they were busy doing the role play stuff. We didn't care.
The world never stops spinning. And
exactly,
people
it's always
up
open
constantly.
You're always open 24/7. It was a living world where you would log in and you could be your character and walk around. And when you would type, you're your character.
See, I just learned all about this because I just finished the anime series Sword Art Online.
Yes. Yeah.
So
exactly.
I completely understand what
you're
talking about.
You know what that is like. You know, people.
I would not have completely understood it hadn't I watched a silly anime, John.
Right. It
gets me upset. I don't know why.
The concentration on your face, Sean. I feel like your mind has been blown beyond recognition.
And I can't believe that it happened so long ago. Like Mikula saying that the 3 books he read on it were all written in 2007, and it just doesn't feel like it feels like the internet.
I will, Kara. You know what? I'm so sorry, Kara. You guys that have been commenting. I haven't been like reading the screen.
Wait, those are books that he wrote. He wrote those books.
He has. He just says he has 3 books on it.
I have 3 books on it, all written in 2007.
Yes. Mark, that's amazing. So you know exactly what I'm friggin' talking about. Yes.
You know what I'm saying, Sean?
It crashed in 2008 because
we're getting a timeline here. We're getting
the U.S. crashed in 2008. So the Linden dollar dropped way below the U.S. dollar. And so when I would get a $45,000 tip from whoever for doing whatever, and I would go to exchange it instead of instead of $450, it was $45 or
Whoa,
whatever,
dun.
it literally like decimated my income. Like within that year,
Yeah, when it crashed,
it
yeah.
went from, because a few of
You went from it did this, it did the thing, it did this, it did like a stock market.
yeah,
It was
exactly.
going
It was a
up and
roller
then it did
coaster.
down.
It was a roller coaster.
Yeah, no, that was severe. I remember in 2008 when we lived in Detroit again, and I remember driving same way. I'd always go the same way to work, but all of a sudden there was 0 cars in all of
Yeah.
these parking lots where all of these car makers
Every
work, and I was like, there is just no way there's this many people not at work right now.
the
It's
big
insane.
bailout of the car industry and all of that stuff.
They didn't do a virtual bailout. They barely even did
No, I know.
a citizen bailout. Sean.
So yes, Mark, I was doing all of these things in Second Life that you probably were on. That's detailed in those books, and
he's probably getting going. He's probably just getting into it. Yeah,
he's like, "What the hell, man? Book that I read like forever ago. Somebody actually was part of that."
I know,
crazy
that's
stuff.
wild.
And then it took place so long ago. I mean, it's crazy.
I know you keep saying it makes me feel so
old. It feels like Black Mirror, where
Yeah, it is like a Black Mirror episode, isn't it?
Yeah, like we're like, wait, we missed Black Mirror. Wait, damn.
Like it's some sort of crazy future, but it's in the past. Man.
But think about it. Okay, and think about this. Think about this, Dustin.
Go ahead.
It has all happened before, and it will all happen again. And go, makes you want to throw up, right? So basically, Second Life
we about on
happened in
10th life
ancient
now.
times. So listen to this. Before Second Life, there was a place called what the heck? I had brain farted.
You're saying ancient times.
Yeah, ancient times. Like Second Life is ancient times, but even before that, I can't remember the name of it now. But it was another open world simulator type thing that was way more simple, like way super, like the beta of people trying to make what is now what we consider a virtual environment.
Linden World? Are you talking about Linden World?
Second Lives by Tim Guest. Second Life, the official guide. Yes. Second Life Herald. Yeah. Yes.
Sean's looking up the original, seeing if the Linden World is the original.
The Second Life Herald it was a tabloid that you could get. There were literally little, what looked like, where you could buy newspapers like on the street, where you put your money in and open the thing, and trust system that you're only going to take one.
Yeah.
It was one of those, and you would click on it, and it would give you a link that was to the Second Life Herald, which was their like tabloid news. The people that, like, the movers and the shakers that were building things and making money, and
it would talk about other virtual people doing virtual things.
Exactly. And bands that would be playing, DJs, contests, come to our club. There's about a bajillion clubs. A lot of them strip clubs, but there was a lot of like social clubs. People like to put their avatar in a dancing mode and listen to music and chat.
Gentlemen clubs, gentlemen for gentlemen.
And yeah, there are gentlemen and chicken nuggets and Snoopies and freaking
work that G-string chicken nugget.
Yeah, exactly. I want my nuggies, baby. Yeah, it makes me gag what some people were saying in those things, but that's a whole different.
What's Ultima? Is that what
Ultima
it was called?
Online?
Is that what it was called? I think people are starting to figure out what the word was you were searching for in your mind. They're all playing guessing games.
No, it's not. It's not Ultima Online. It's I will probably wind up Googling it in a little bit. But there was a precursor to that I was heavily involved with, that was our basis for playing it was a virtual way of being able to play a tabletop RPG and
Mm-hmm.
a LARP, a live action role play
I
that
was gonna say like
people,
a Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, pretty much. It's called Vampire the Masquerade, made
Mm-hmm.
by White Wolf, and it's like Dungeons and Dragons, and firebolt, firebolt, firebolt.
Speaking of dragons, Game of Thrones Dragons is coming out this
Oh
fall.
yeah,
Maybe we should
yeah.
start another
I was
second
also involved in a Game of Thrones sim where I met my
kidding,
current girlfriend.
Sean. You can date people literally from the
She's
virtuality.
she's the love of my life. I met her in Second Life.
Virtual insanity is what we're living in. Yeah. Ooh, I love
And
that.
all I say.
Jamiroquai. That's who sings that,
Hell
Sean.
yeah, Jamiroquai. Um, Recentering, off track,
Life
off track, off track.
2.0 is the
Life
Oprah Winfrey
2.0.
produced documentary on Second Life.
I didn't know that Oprah did that. See,
You
I
were too busy in it.
I was too busy in it, and I also wanted to avoid a lot of that stuff because it was Second Life is and was a running gag for a lot of gamers. And in the gaming community, which is where I started, it's a bunch of bros, and if you said that you were in Second Life, they just thought that you were like dressing up as a furry lion and going and having virtual
Maybe.
sex with like a cat unicorn alien baby or something.
I'm still
It was
listening.
because
So well placed. Sorry, that one got me. Meg Stars has dropped. She got bad connection right now. That joke was so good, you knocked Meg Stars off the stream. Oh my gosh. Little video. No sound yet. A little bit of video, little bit of blanky. I got red bars though. But that's wild. I didn't realize I played the tabletop version of Virtual Life, of Life 2.0. Oh, of Ultima. See, I'm guessing games. Trailers online, but not the full film. That's why this is again, we couldn't plan for this. We couldn't have planned for this. Oh, you know what, Meg? I'll do this. I'll now you're off of the thing, Meg. So I can turn you back on though when you get it back on. But no one will see you right now. So you can do whatever you need to do with your phone. And we do have the box that we can see you, but no one else can. Vampires. Oh, the vampires game. Vampire. Man, it's wild stuff, bud. I'm so surprised.
Fascinating.
Makes you wonder what's next.
I mean,
Ledoux?
we've probably already seen what's next, and what was next after that. It's like, what's next after that?
That's what I mean, and that's why I feel like Shiba Inu is so good to bring it all the way back around.
Oh boy.
Is that they have been working on getting the Meg, you back on the infrastructure to build the next thing. Does that make sense? They've just sold all the infrastructure, all the land. So instead of renting the land from the game as you would with Meg, you can own your own land and you can rent that or sell that or build upon it. Ain't that something, Sean?
It's crazy. Still 1 million active users on that Second Life.
I mean, you got to figure there had to be people that had, I mean, much like Meg, had probably some wealth there gathered and was not ready for the crash. Crash happened, and they're like, oh crap, what am I going to do with all my money that's in there? I don't want to cash it in for real money and only have 45 cents. And ultimately, if it went under, it went under. So it didn't even, I'm surprised how it bounced back. But now we get into whole things like, how does financials work? And anything happen ever. Probably get some sort of fund. Some fund comes along. And they make money off of it. I just watched Billions, so you know what I mean.
We know.
Me and Bobby Axelrod.
How was that new season of Billions?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I noticed that CBS picked it up, though, because everywhere on YouTube, it's Billions by CBS. And I'm like, get out of here. Just because you bought it or whatever you did.
Yeah, because it was originally Showtime.
Oh, that is true. Well...
Well.
Well, Meg, we cannot hear you.
But Rose to
Rose.
Meg Stars for joining us.
Telling us all about Life 2.0.
Explaining what we've been missing for the last 15 years.
I like that. I like that segment. I like when people come on and tell us what we've missed out on.
Yeah.
Oh, I did hear it. Here, let's see. There she is. Hello.
Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know.
You're
what
back.
There.
So what is the thing that's happening now? That's where sort of our conversation
yes,
ended up.
I was trying to speak on that and it was going nowhere because you couldn't hear me. So now, the thing that I think most people would be able to relate to is what Mark Zuckerberg is trying to do with Facebook and Meta, is to have a virtual world where you can sit and have meetings and you can go to another country and visit their country virtually by
Oh,
the
look, we're
world
visiting
they
Haiti
create.
after the earthquake. Oh, it sure is horrible. But look how beautiful the rendering is. That's my impression of Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, and it looks like
poorly
freaking
timed.
Wii characters from Nintendo. It doesn't
Totally.
look good at
Totally.
all.
It looks horrible.
It looks like caca. In Second Life, it is a 3D mesh rendered world. You have to work in Blender or one of those other programs and
Blender.
technically build. And what Meta is doing is like a super boiled down version of like what Second Life was in the early aughts. And what Second Life is now is what Meta, I think, wants to be on a large scale. So
surprising they don't just buy it. You know what I mean? They buy so much. They've cornered so many markets. It's surprising they just don't go.
It's 100% true, Kara. My handle that I used to go by before Megstars was Nerdy Gamer Chick. And I would enter a lobby and immediately it was, go get me a sandwich. And, oh, it's a girl. It's a real girl.
Bros.
And here I am. I'm like in my 20s and I'm like, yeah, I'm a woman. Hi, 12-year-olds or whatever you are. And these are guys that are the same age. Yeah, they look like me's. They totally look like, oh God, they just look like little bobble-headed.
My step cousin got married in Second Life.
Yes.
She met her husband through the game. And then their avatars got married.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I actually DJ'd many weddings. Many weddings. Yes.
When you get married,
and you
in
could
Second
change.
Life, is it valid
you can
in real
change
world?
your last name because it used to be you could choose your first name, whatever you wanted your first name to be. You create it, and then they had a list of last names that you could check off from. Now it's just like one word, and then you can you can make up whatever you want to, but you can actually make your account connected to another person's account and say that you're married. It shows up in your profile as being partnered with so-and-so from this date forward. And you could change your last name to the other person's last name and have that show as your name instead of what your name used to be. I mean, it was very technical.
I mean, technically, you could be married in real life and then in Second Life have a second marriage.
Oh, honey.
So basically, I'm just on the
bigger.
verge of how many things that you could have done.
Think bigger
I
than
can't.
that.
I can't yet. I haven't
I know
expanded there.
your mind is like, whoop.
I haven't gone there yet. I am an ideasman, though. I will.
I'm take everybody. I'm taking everybody slowly into the kiddie pool with me.
Oh,
Everybody got
that's
their floaties on.
cute. Oh, that's my thing. Fallout.
Yeah,
Isn't
EQ was the same way. Fallout is a lot more welcoming because I think that there were a lot of female gamers that played Fallout originally, the first 3 games or whatever that were not online. And then when the Fallout world actually became a multiplayer experience and women were gaming and guys kind of went, whoa, we have to share our space, at least for that title. And there were other games that were more attractive to women players, like Star Wars Galaxies. That's where I played before I played World of Warcraft. I beta tested World of Warcraft.
Did you have to get a license to officiate the wedding?
No, as a virtual singer. I didn't officiate the wedding.
Oh,
I
you
just
DJ'd.
DJ'd at them, or I would create.
Because if they do it in the virtual world, I mean, I'm not even talking theoretically or philosophically. I'm just talking practically, I guess. Did they also? Oh, I guess right here they were married in real life as well. I see that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are married in real life that would
And
just
then
like
get
make
married
their
in there.
characters and they're just gaming on like machines that are sitting next to each other, like how we do with our phones. We sit next to our friends and we, talking to each other. But this is,
There's nobody in Second Life panhandling for Shiba Inu. How dare you, Mark Migula? How dare you?
Yeah, I am not surprised at all. I have not been in Second Life really very much for the last couple years, because after being involved with so much and so much drama, and kind of having my career that
On there.
okay, now imagine me jobless after 2008, applying for jobs when in the last 5 years of work experience or 6 years was literally all online virtual world. And how do you show that you did these things or that you managed these accounts or that you have these skills and have it be a legitimate work history? No one.
100%.
No one.
I imagined it being hot, by the way. That's where I was like, ooh, this is hot.
It is still not something that I can put on a job application. That's
wild. Because what did you call that one program that you used? That was like
Blender?
a basic, Blender. Like I'd never even heard that program, and
okay,
it
let's
sounds
say
like
Photoshop.
Any kind of programming
Photoshop.
app or Photoshop. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's say Photoshop. You use Photoshop a lot because you need photo editing. You need image editing software as well to skin everything that you click. Oh, Kira, you played Galaxies. What server were you on, my girl? I was on Bria. Better restart it again. Yeah, sorry.
I love it. And wieners.
Yes, Uncanny Valley is amazing.
Oh, it is? I didn't even know if that was a real last name. I was like, this guy with his wiener.
Yeah, it's like Anthony Weiner, who showed his wiener.
Do you see, though, how I sometimes don't understand for sure, Sean, what we talk about? Because I don't know for sure if he's doing a joke or not.
Yeah, it's the sarcasm factor that it doesn't translate through text. So it's very hard to interpret.
I try.
It's hard. It's hard to interpret.
They did meet through the game, though, and use their SL names in real life. Their Second Life names in real life? They changed They went as Sion.
My girlfriend and I do that sometimes.
Killa X. You did?
Like, because we played so many different characters, and our actual avatar names were different than our actual names, and so we get used to just calling each other by a name. Like if we were role playing somewhere, and our characters were named, Jack and Jill or whatever, then we would, hey Jack, hey Jill, what's up? Blah 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 blah. Whatever. It's the same as any monk ear that somebody would use. How much money did I make in total? or like monthly?
Maybe it would be interesting to no, but with that said, it's also an exchange rate and the whole thing's a whole.
Well, okay, figuring I lived full time off of the money that I was making for.
Sean and I aren't
6,
living
7,
full time
8.
right now. That's why we keep shaking our head. We're not living full time. You were doing this, living full time.
I mean, like 10
virtually.
years. 10
Literally.
years or more than 10 years. Because if I go and look at my account, I can look at when I created my account, so I can kind of guesstimate as to when I started making money.
That's how long it's been out, though. That's the wild thing.
Oh yeah, it's very hard for me to remember like how much money I was making in 2005.
Of course.
I just know that like I paid my rent, I paid my bills, I got groceries, and I wasn't struggling. I was paying for multiple accounts. I was buying Linden and exchanging Linden as well, because when you're part of an economy, you have to really kind of buy into the system, because if I got paid all this money, of course I'm going to go and turn around and buy Lindens real cheap and be like, hey, I can go and buy virtual goods that I can't make,
So you have to keep your...
I think I played on that server for a while after the combat upgrade, Kara. But I was Bria server. I was like part of the original set of servers that they created, and then they created like all of. You remember when they had like only the U.S.
Only cutting edge people find me, Sean. Only cutting edge.
So, anyways, so hey, let me ask you guys a question, since I've been explaining my life and my second life
Go ahead,
to everybody.
Please.
Mark.
I know, that's hilarious.
He's delightful.
Goes up to your coffin. It's an open casket. He's like, hey, dude.
I don't buy it.
Are you sleeping?
I've seen him be a mime before. Poking him in the eye will work. What is your question to us? Yes.
My question was, I know like kind of what your background was, Dustin, like with music and performance and whatnot. What field are you coming from, Sean? Like what field were you in 2005? Since it was like so long ago, like what were you doing in 2005? Dustin,
2005, I was in Second City Cast in Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're SST or SCTV.
That's
alumni?
why Mark even said, he's like, Dustin, you were in Second City all that time and you never got heard of Second Life. I didn't ever look it up, Mark. I just went to it on Google's. I've been waiting for that response. I don't know if it worked as well as it did in my head.
But my degree was originally in information systems.
Okay.
Which, gosh,
it's a very broad category, but at that time it was like super technical.
He's the one that discovered that
where Windows was a big deal. Oh my God,
Windows 98 SE.
Sean was like
I'm talking Windows 3.0.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like Windows 95. Like Windows. What Windows are we talking? We're talking like the Windows desktop, like where it was the actual
desktop,
desk.
Yeah.
Like on an Apple
iMac,
Mac, whatever. No, not even.
I
iMacs.
did
pre-iMac.
desktop and network support for a department at a bank.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's like financial leaning, but it wasn't specific to financial world. You did the tech part.
Exactly.
He's famous for being the guy that had to do the study and then go and tell the head honcho bank guys, hello, this is our findings. We have discovered that your worst customers are your best customers. The ones who don't pay on time, and the people that also go around and have to pay fees, they have to do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The bank executives got mad at him for bringing facts.
Yep.
They could they could do a movie just about this.
It's
Yeah,
very
they-
Wag the Dog, you know?
Yeah, because then they years later changed it around. They're like, well, let's focus on getting these poor people in the door. But they
Hey,
were
still-
I'm
they
from
still don't
Wells
care about poor
Fargo.
people.
I'm from Bank of America.
but they
I
were
would like to talk to
offended,
you
right,
about
Sean?
your banking.
Isn't that what you said? They
What's
were like,
that?
how dare you? How dare you say there are
Yeah,
best
they were like,
customers?
this project is a waste of time. Then
Oh my god.
this
This project shows that
is unusable.
we based our practices on a predatory market, and we don't like that evidence that you have discovered.
Yep, that's hilarious. Oh,
What
nope,
the
not
heck?
that one.
You didn't check the Facebook comments.
I'm
What kind
trying.
of operation you running over here?
Not a
Oh,
good one, Kurt.
Sorry,
Not
buddy.
a Kurt. Not a good one, Kurt.
Sometimes they don't come over from the Facebook.
I guess they haven't been. I guess they haven't.
the
been.
book of face, the Facebook.
that's
Well, you
what's
can
happening.
come to the YouTubes, man.
Live
But
chat.
sometimes I go to like the Twitches, and
Yeah, the Twitches sometimes works. We started
it just
messing up.
depends on like what you're feeling, what app you want to open that day.
Yeah,
Where are you?
we are everywhere. You want to be.
We're watching.
We're like a credit card, except no money involved. Wow, Kurt found you too. See, they put a space there on purpose. Kurt, they don't see the Facebook comments. I mean, we used to. To be fair to both of you, we did at one point. And however, I played on Sunrunner in Galaxy War, Star Wars Galaxy. Lost my wife and kids to World of Warcraft, but made $2,500 in Arena. So worth it? Worth it. Worth it.
Hey, Sunrunner. Okay, yeah. Life and Kids. Yeah. World of Warcraft.
Sunrunner's that's another thing. A server.
Sunrunner is another server. Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah.
Credit unions are bust, baby. That's what ultimately Sean got into comedy. He was like, I'm working at these banks are a joke. I'll go into comedy now. And I
Yeah.
was like, let me take you under my wing, Sean. And then he surpassed me and went to main stage, and I got kicked to the curb. But with that said, we're still friends. I swear I went to YouTube.
That's how it went down, right, Sean?
He's like, yeah, sure. Whatever it does. $2,500 fund rating, sir. That's like being a billionaire. Oh, okay, buddy.
I never, when I was in Warcraft, like I wasn't
Okay.
a big
I'll be in all of
competitive,
you a little more.
like rating. However, I was top
See that
tier,
Kurt, like Neo.
top 3% of worldwide players of the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. The very
another
niche
thing.
market.
Very niche. This is a very niche show right here so far.
Yeah, exactly. This is all niche.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
We've
but I
gone
was in the top
We've
3%
just done
of
an
worldwide
hour.
players for that for
We've
a
done
while.
an hour interview with you, Meg. We've just done an hour interview with you, and it's gone by.
Holy
like that.
crud, man! I'm
know,
just
right?
chatting with friends. I'm not being
I know.
interviewed. I'm just talking about my life.
That's all life is sometimes. It's just this hanging out, jibberjaws is what I call it.
Yeah, man. It's good to like actually talk because I don't talk to anybody about this stuff. But my girlfriend and a couple of friends, people
And they know about it, so they're like, "Yeah, I know."
They were there. They were on Second Life. That's how I know them. It's people that I know in real life. I met through that, or through gaming, or through some online thing. So they
social
get it.
media.
Yeah,
social media
medias, whatever. It's like back when people were like, "Oh, you don't want to meet anybody from online," and now it's like
that's the only way.
that's how you meet people. That's how you socialize.
I haven't. I haven't really met it. I've met people. Nice, Meg. I've met people. I met you, Meg. See, look at us.
Yeah. See, exactly.
Well, this has been interesting, and I think Kara's right. We need to have a whole gaming show where we talk to.
I would love to participate in a women in gaming type of show.
Yep, and we're gonna have to at this point because it's clearly,
And
we're not even done speaking about it. That's the thing.
Anything you
there's
have
so much
questions
more
on, take notes, write questions. I'm happy to answer in futures, whatever. But I'll be around. TikToks.
What's funny is I do have a plan to start streaming video games on the Twitches, and I want to because Kurt actually got me a VR set a few years ago.
Oh,
and
nice,
from Facebook.
Kurt.
And so I thought it'd be fun to play golf and then have Sean reading comments and doing the commentary.
Golf with friends?
Sure, golf with friends, or by myself, like until people joined. But I thought it'd be funny to have Sean do play-by-play.
If you want to, honestly, if you want to do online streaming gaming, I also have experience in helping.
Let's go, Meg. Let's go.
So
we got a whole Twitch. We got a whole Twitch stream.
My girlfriend streams. Well, she doesn't stream that often, but she does game on Twitch, and
she's about to start doing it more often because she stream. Because isn't that the thing? Is like you can have multiple streams of people streaming the same game they're playing.
Yeah, you're all playing it together, and you're all streaming, and people from whatever, like the communities, watch from different points of view, and
let's go. This is something
so like
I need to
you play
doing.
golf, I play golf, Kara could play golf. We could play Uno. Uno is a really good one because you get to really do the reverse turnaround plus fours, and Uno. They hurt. Uno is.
You talk about regular old Uno, but on the computers.
Hell yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I'm trying to tell Sean. I've been trying to tell Sean. The thing is, I don't feel like I want to do it by myself because I don't understand it, and much like getting robbed by. Well, that's all I need. That's all I'm asking for, Kurt.
Come on, there's plenty of people. I'm sure that you've got people here that would be more than happy to play some simple, little fun games with you, or even playing like a Jackbox type games where people can also just join in.
That was my idea, is to do Jack because we have so much fun on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
But we never streamed it on Meltdown Island when we played it there. And ultimately,
I played City of Heroes. I was just thinking about that a while back, like how that was a.
What is that?
City of Heroes, think of like a superhero video game, but generic, where you're creating your own superhero that has whatever powers and doing missions and saving the city. It's not Gotham, it's not Metropolis, it's not New York City. It's just a city and you're saving it, and it's all heroes and villains, and
that's my favorite Beach Boys song. Darren streamed during the panty and it was delightful. He blew up, in fact, from what I understand. I think that he came on our show and we were like, hey, welcome to Meltdown Island, and then I kind of had an explosion that day because Mike kept going, oh, be authentic, what is it? Be authentic.
Be authentic.
And the more authentic I got, the more angry I got. So I started having meltdowns, and then we changed it to Meltdown Island, and now I'm this peaceful person. I guess I like to be contrarian, I guess. But he came on our show, I blew up at him. Now he's blew up on to show me what's what. I don't know if that you guys all tracked along with that story. Is there a Shino, coin? That's Shiba. It's Shiba.
Shino Uno.
I get it. I mean,
that's a good bet. I see where he's going. Good effort, Mark.
Nice, Mark.
If he'd have gone SHI,
at least 10 points for that one. That's pretty good.
I don't know. The Eno and the Uno guy got me threw off. There's
Shino,
Sarah.
Uno.
I guess we're still streaming, Sarah.
I never doubted you for a minute.
It's all right. We were super late, and I thought that was the reason we missed you, because she's over in Scotland.
Hey, Sarah.
We got there, and
you are.
I was like, oh no, we started 10 minutes late. We're gonna miss Sarah. Sarah's gonna be like, oh, these guys don't stick to a schedule. Flip the table.
Disappointment.
Meg, I will DM you. It combined villains and City of Heroes going rogue. They also made new powers. Speaking of new and all these gaming things.
Is it still a free experience? Or, I mean, I hope to God, or is this a
Great question,
transaction world now?
This is Meg. This is Meg Stars. Meg, who is from TikTok, that I know from
Oh,
TikTok.
sorry. Hi.
And she's an Islander. And we started talking about crypto coins. We started talking about this and that. And then we got into, basically, I don't remember how we got into it, but Second Life. And then Meg knows everything about it. Meg was like that. She lived off it for a decade, was making money on the virtual
world. Yeah, virtual
literally.
world economy and how
economies.
Crypto mirrors what happens in level marketing schemes and how people were making money through online economies. And that I just mentioned, like, yeah, I used to make money and exchange it through the Linden. It's the same thing,
That's
like basically exchanging and limping. Wait, what was that about
perfect.
Flip whatever something?
Oh, that was what I said. I did she says 100% free. Because I was flipping the table because we started late. I was imagining that I was Sarah over in Scotland flipping a Scottish table. Microtransactions.
Because I'm
Scottish crap. That's not the same thing as the micro
aggressions,
micro
It's like it's an offshoot. It's adjunct to like the conversation because it's microtransactions.
I was trying to do a micro penis joke for because she shut her. But the thing is I so missed the point that I'm realizing I just need to explain what I was trying to do. It's
kind of
like
that you had micro on the brain.
It's Shino Uno. I get my own Shino Uno after a 2-hour show. All right, so there, that was mine.
And after having your mind blown with information that you never asked for, so.
Yep. No, but it is interesting.
But then you
it's
did
so
ask
fascinating. We did ask for it. Thank you. There is a donation request to support the servers, but you don't have to. That's sweet, though. So it's free game. Oh, the emotes don't show up on screen. Nope, she's on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, Sarah, we just started talking about Twitch, and then you showed up. Because I need to start playing some games on the Twitches and on the YouTubes. My super Dustin hero is Jibber.
The Jibber?
The Jibber Jabber. I Jibber Jabber.
The Jibber Jabber. It's a little bit better. Yeah, the Jibber is just kind of like...
he's a Jabberwocky.
What?
As Mark is. He's a Jabberwocky.
He's a Jabberwocky.
Is Sean rich? Look how fancy background. No,
it's
he's
virtual.
got it's a virtual.
I was like, is that a Zoom world?
Nope. He's got a sugar mama, and that's what I mean. He's not even living full time right now. So we're impressed by you. But yes,
it's just really
he's
good
rich
lighting.
in heart. It is great lighting. Star Citizen is free this month. That's a thing. That's a
Star
game.
Citizen. I opted in for that game when it was just
Beta.
whispers, and then it became an actual thing, and I was over it before it even started. I was
about to say, Kurt is always on the front lines of these games, but you are the line. You're like the people that are like, oh, this is where we're at right now. Oh, this is what's coming down the line. Oh, I'm good. Wow, that's crazy. So that's just a game.
No, that I just remember. I remember people in Second Life actually were talking about it because they're also gamers, and they were like, one of them was like all about Star City.
And what's this Stardew Valley? Because this is the multiple people that said Stardew Valley. And maybe
Stardew Valley is a very it reminds me of like what Zelda and Link games used to be, and it's like a modern kind of like that type of adventure, but you're building like a little house and you have a farm, and
I just remember walking around that with that little Link guy for about 5-10 minutes and going, this is boring. Where's Mario Brothers? When do we get that punch above game or that racing game? What we got this game for? We just walk around? It's stupid.
Man, I carried that Nintendo gun with me everywhere.
Still?
Not now, no. It'd be really cool though.
I was like, man, you must have quite an outfit if that's like part of your collection.
Hey, I'm throwback, like.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
but
I guess we're going to be doing some gaming things coming up. Because I
Yeah,
think
we
this
can
is going to
plan
be
that out.
a whole new world for me.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
even Sean.
Whole
Maybe Sean even plays games.
world.
I mean, I used to play games in my youth. I got
What,
pretty
like
badass at that
jacks,
Atari
like
Adventure.
pick up sticks?
And what?
At Atari's Adventure,
Atari's at
Do you remember
created by
ColecoVision?
Warren Robinette, because it was that first hidden Easter egg in a video game or something like that.
Yes, the very first Easter egg.
What you talking about?
You had to find this little dot, and then you took it to another castle, or you took it to a place, and it showed you the creator's name. That blew
Did
my
you
mind.
ever see the movie Ready Player One?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I think I do remember that story now that he said it.
Remember, like, how, like, the end, like, it was like, oh, it was hidden in the game the whole time, blah blah blah. It's in reference to that. Yeah.
What's this? Video games. Video games is
Video
just art.
games?
If you like it, you're correct. If you don't like it, you're correct. You're toxic if you tell someone else they're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Enough said. Well, you're wrong.
Exactly.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Star Valley
true.
is like Zelda, but we're all playing together and growing vegetables.
Yes, exactly. It's vegetable gardening in a little
I don't
village.
eat vegetables in real life. What am I going to go in a virtual life and make up vegetables for?
Well, you can.
Gotta have
you
your
don't have
vegetables,
to actually
Dustin.
do it. You could imagine you're eating steak, but you're actually eating virtual vegetables.
I would rather play virtual cards before I grow vegetables.
We could play some virtual cards. There's like
Some Uno. I guess Uno is what I was thinking.
Uno, Monopoly, Game of Life.
Open carry permit, sporting my Nintendo gun. Ready for action.
Yeah, hey, I live in Texas. You don't need
Okay,
open
Texas.
carry permit.
right.
You just carry.
You took a bridge to the border in Adventure and set it down and let it go in the secret room. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Eat vegetables, Dustin.
Yeah.
He's a
That's what I'm
paramedic.
saying too. Thank
Yeah,
you,
you
Kurt.
guys are right. Well, Sean did switch over to a cauliflower pizza, and that's when I thought the world was ending in 2020. When the pandemic happened, I thought these were all signs. Cauliflower pizza, pandemic.
I agree, Kara.
Ready Player One, better book than movie. Interesting
agree.
take.
Usually are. They usually are.
Because it's in your mind.
And the audio version is read by Will Wheaton. If you're Star Trek, then you know that Wesley Crusher, who is just an awesome person in human life every day. He did the voice, the reading of Ready Player One for the audiobook.
Oh, nice. What's this hog all about? Does that?
What are you talking about, Harley Davidson?
I beta tested a hog once and felt super powerful. Is that House of Gucci? Is that a game? I know it's definitely an accent.
A hog.
You sell your veggies, Dustin. I'll grow something else. I ain't gonna.
I'll grow something.
I don't know why I'm
green.
so upset about it. It's like it's a goat simulator. You get to be a goat and lick people with your sticky tongue.
Oh my gosh. Goat Simulator or what's
Is
the Great Honkening, the goose. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Goose Game. My brain is like literally. I haven't slept like a couple days also, so that's why I'm like.
I didn't sleep much the last couple nights either. I think it must be that blood moon. Probably that was all.
Dude, somebody said something like, "Oh, it's something retrograde, and it's Friday the 13th, and it's retrograde in Scorpio, blood moon rising, and everybody's
I feel like Mercury
all the women's
is always
getting the
in
periods."
retrograde.
And I was like, "Well, yeah, but it's also just like a shitty few days."
When you think about Mercury, it's the one that's closest to the sun, right? So,
right.
I mean, it seems like once a month it's in retrograde because it goes quicker. It goes quicker around. It goes like this because we don't go around.
I'm a
the
woman.
sun.
I understand.
The sun
this.
is going forward, and we're all following behind it. So for it to be retrograde, it's just going back and forth like this, right?
Yeah.
So to me, it's always in retrogrades. By the time it reaches us,
Yeah, it's like
Planetarily?
well, time is a concept anyways, so.
I agree. That's what I was about to say. It's all concept. It's all.
Yeah, hidden object games are very popular mobile gaming now. And there are also
that you go around with like
hidden
a Pokemon thing where you go, oh, I found it.
No, it's actually it's like a picture that you would click on things to find clues. Like there's it's a murder mystery or something, and like it's on
Okay.
imagine like it's on a boat, like a cruise, and so you have to walk around the cruise ship and find ways to get into the next room, and it will present with you a small story about what you're doing and what you're looking for and what the murder was, and like you're presented visually with on screen what appears to be mostly a flat image, but there may be some animations in some places. Untitled Goose Game. Yes, thank you, Kara.
She's watching it on the thing. I figured this out, so I know there's a slight delay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. There is
pretty smart. No, I'm pretty smart. I'm trying to show
retrograde.
Sean how smart I am. After this Second Life discussion, don't start a sentence with Dustin. With you know what I'm talking about. All right, fair play.
You
fair
know.
Yeah,
wink, nod.
Touche. It's 20 after 12. 00 means 12 a.m. Sean, they don't do it. They don't do it right.
I know military time.
Oh, you know it. They're like a military state, something. Here, so I'm gonna go and get ready for bed. Doesn't have the world do it like this, and just us do it wrong. Good night, Dustin, Sean, everybody on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, and also good night to the Void. Bless the Meg Void. Meg Void, that's a great name for online gaming.
Meg Void, yeah. I might take that.
You may have it. It's free for you because you're
right
like I am. Yep, they used to have CDs of them at Target. Really? That's so old. I mean, believe me, I have crates of CDs. That's my reminder of how old they are.
I have a bunch of your CDs in my car.
Now what, Sean? Don't be jelly.
Remember all those CDs of America Online that you used to get in everything?
Oh my gosh. We used them as coasters because we had so many of them, and we were just like, I gotta put my drink down. So, give me one of the Mayo Whale discs, and you get them with your freaking like a Pizza Hut order, and it would have like a preview for like Spyro the Dragon and Medieval, that game Medieval, like early PlayStation games.
Kara. You're welcome. I feel like sometimes people don't always think. They think we go around the sun. Because even we go one more trip around the sun, right? But it's really
Kara, when he started saying there's a monthly cycle and it just goes around and it happens, and I'm like, yes, I'm a woman, I understand these things.
That's what I was waiting on for sure. I was like, oh no, what have I done? Nailing it, Meg.
Killing it.
Like June's Journey. Oh, that's sweet. June's Journey. Right? Like June's. Oh, that's a thing? And that's one that added a microtransaction aspect for mobile versions. I think my mom's trapped in some microtransactions because I keep getting all these transactions on my credit card. And they're
that could be.
I know.
I have to help my mom donations to political and political campaigns, and also like nonprofits, where it's like they just go in and automatically take $5 a month or $5 per campaign, and she just comes to me and she's like, honey, I don't know what I did. And I'm like, okay, give me your phone. And I'm just like,
see, I don't have that. I don't have that with my mom because she got it. They don't live close to me, so she's out there on her own in the wilds. Oh no, I think we've lost her. Yep, back to red bar. Dang it. Welp, Sean.
Welp,
we've gone over, and dare I say, we've gone over so far and so fast, for so quickly that I feel like it's like it's one of those goals I've always had to go a little longer, maybe even extra hour, but I don't always feel like it, right? Me too. But that's sort of like a goal I've always wanted to. And now we've gone for a whole hour and a half beyond, and it's been a blast the whole time.
Crazy. Went by so fast.
I know. Maybe we're being too much sticklers on ourselves about starting right at 5. Maybe 5:10's the magic number.
Now there's a challenge.
Oh boy. I mean, outside of
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Is that what Sean said? If you don't have AOL Disc Mobile, did you even live in the 90s? My parents still are on that AOL well,
yeah, every once in a while you find somebody who's got an AOL account still.
And you're like, really?
Really?
I do that with my email. I kept the Hotmail. I kept the Hotmail account for so long.
Sure.
Because I'm a Hotmail. Thank you.
Nailed it, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It was. We lost you on your laugh right there as you finished that sentence. So at least we got it good, and you did a great job, Meg. That was great.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Meg. That was very, very interesting.
And we can't wait to do a whole gaming day. But the thing is, I'm afraid gaming days won't ever be this good because this was so unplanned and so off the cuff, and we're just in it. We're just in it, Sean. It's pretty fun.
In it, like Iserman.
But thank you. A huge rose goes to Meg. I think we started Roses and Thorns right before Meg joined us. You have to go an extra hour for the show. For the show. Don't make it weird. Hey, no problem. Anytime. Hello to me. It was funny.
I got a rose for Meg, right? Coming in, give us all that information.
Rose to all the commenters and gamers.
Of course, them.
Hey, that's my middle name. Which one? Which name? Rose? Oh, yep. Meg Rose. Nice job, Meg. And you too.
Oh, Mikula.
Oh, what did he do? You missed Kelly's. Where did that extra go? God. You're right. He did bring it back.
You nice job too, Kelly Rossi. I got a rose for Kelly too for figuring out how to make comments.
That's right. Guess what?
And she was
proud of you, Kelly.
She went all in on him too. When she figured him out, she wasn't shying away.
No, why? Right. Why be shy to us?
No reason. It's crazy.
Thanks, y'all. Our pleasure. It was fun. Meg, your middle name's broccoli.
All right, that's a good bit too. That's a good bit.
Nailed it, Kara. Nailed it.
Rose to Kara in the last minute.
Rose Sean for having a rich background of light and love and understanding. I feel like that's the thing, is there's a whole bunch of layers of that.
Rose to Andy for making it happen.
Rose to Andy for being Andy. I got a rose for everyone hanging in there with my weirdness. No, there was no weirdness. There was a little bit of a black void, but it's unavoidable. Sean?
All right, not bad.
Did you like maybe the pose, maybe more than even the joke?
Oh, it's really sold.
Really. I was going for the sell, really.
Rose to Kurt for eventually finding us on the YouTube.
Maybe I have to say Thorn. Don't you give me a rose. I'll give you a thorn for pushing them brocks. I forbid it. I'll give you a thorn for pushing the broccoli a little too hard. My mom used to eat broccoli a lot when I was young, and I was like, I don't want no broccoli. And my brother, he ate it, and he's like, I like broccoli, does it? I'm like, go ahead. I don't want to do with it. I think I was a bit of a contrarian back then still.
George H.W. Bush had a funny moment way back when, early 90s.
He had one?
Where he said, I don't like broccoli. And I'm president of the United States, so I don't have to eat broccoli if I
What a childish thing for a president to say. I'm a big boy now. I don't have to eat broccoli if I don't want to.
And I think the National Broccoli Association or something, they sent him a crate of broccoli.
That's so funny. He ain't the Bachelor. Who ain't? Oh, Kurt. He's going to be the Bachelorette, I think, next season. Kurt Brinkler. And they'll bring him on, and they'll be like, he's an ENT. Or no, he's a not an ENT, but he's a paramedic for your heart, ladies.
I got a thorn for my construction guys upstairs for being so loud.
Oh my gosh, that and your gas has been quite...
And making it sound like I've been farting this whole time.
Gosh, I gotta say, that is kind of funny. They have packed it in right here at the end of the show, which is nice of them. Yep, Broccoli Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Broccoli Gate. Remember, that's the kind of gates we used to have. Vicky! We used to have broccoli gates. We used to have tan suit. Remember when Barack wore that tan suit? And
Oh
they
my
were
God.
like, how dare he? We will rise up. And then all of a sudden, we got real ones. And now it's like,
Yeah,
huh?
no, shit's a mess.
And now Trump's like, I could go out and shoot people in the face, and you guys would be like, yay, bing bong, boom boom.
Bing bong bong bong. God
Ron
damn,
Powers
he's
went
funny.
nuts, and he gave a great anti-apology.
Mhm.
Anti-apology. Sorry, not sorry. Guess what? Sorry, not sorry. Rose to Sean for environmental factoids. Well, if you liked his environmental factoids,
all falling apart.
wait till you see our video I'm about to release
On the volcanoes?
on volcanoes that I already got finished.
All right.
All it needs is some like music, like ping, bong, boom, boom, ping, boom, boom. Like, you know, where it's like, it's emergency, but everything's okay because it was in January, but it was also in 2022. But then, like, it's like, it gets you real excited, but then also calms you down. But you know something's going on, kind of music.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Thank you. Rose to Sean for not only his environmental facts, but also getting it.
Thorn
Guess
to
that's
Dustin for his disdain for vegetables.
Though I do love the Beach Boys song about veggie tables.
Okay.
Isn't that weird? Bit of an irony, huh? Like how Shatner talks.
Pretty good.
Sorry, not
Pretty good.
sorry. Well, Sean,
I know.
it's time to stop that
Corporations-
insanity.
Corporations are not people.
Even though not the same people, but the same Supreme Court building that made corporations into humans are now forcing humans to not have control of their body.
We also
Some would
can't
say it's
support
broken.
corporations.
Yeah, can't abort anything. And the corporations have more power than humans do. Because why? They said money equals speech, but we all know speech is free. Stop the insanity.
Mm-hmm. Stop the insanity. And
Free
I hope
speech.
Dustin gets rich on YouTube.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Tune in next week when Dustin eats broccoli.
On a video game, virtually. Yep. I wanted to call it Corporations Against Citizens United or Real Humans versus Citizens United. The thing is, you got to come up with a name that really sticks it to Citizens United, because Citizens United, nope, those were Corporations United. And gosh darn it, if it doesn't upset me. You know it does, and you know it does upset me. I could make that happen in Second Life. Well, I do have, the fun thing about Second Life and what we've been talking about is that I have a Second Life for America, and I call it Us All, or the USA 2 Project, where we vote on everything, and we get paid, go around universal money, what do they call it? Universal income, which the Democrats turned down in the 70s. They were going to do this 40 years ago. Democrats said it's not enough money. Put it back. You guys, government works, you got to pass something, then you got to fix it. Got to pass something first, though. So instead of battling about it and wasting time, we're just going to go around it by saying, everyone's hired. Congratulations, you've been hired by the United States to help run it. You get paid to learn. You get paid to involve yourself in your own community. And we all vote via blockchain. much like crypto coin. Oh, they can make trillions of dollars, but we can't have a voice for the human citizens that are going to be boiling very soon, like toads dropped into a pot of boiling water. All I'm saying is together we can make this happen. And if someone can build a blockchain, call me! And I was going to go out on that, but I didn't know if it was strong enough. Did you make an account? Oh! Yep. You aren't ready. No, I ain't ready to go on that, but I am ready to run the world. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.